Let's see if you misunderstood this end time prophecy. Pay attention. I'm going to show you the importance of reading things in context. Matthew 24, verse 40 says this: "Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken, and the other left." Verse 41, "Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one shall be taken, and the other left." Now, if you asked me to send you two verses regarding the pre-trib rapture, I could easily take those two verses and send them to you, and it would be believable. But if we simply read the surrounding verses, or even the full chapter, then we can get a proper understanding of the text and the meaning behind these two verses. So let's start with verse 37. "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So right here, we have proper context. We're speaking about the coming of the Son of Man. The coming. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So the days that lead up to the flood are the same as the days that lead up to the coming of Christ. So the days that were before the flood, the world will be eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. But Noah, which represents the church, will find safety in the ark. But remember, this is talking about the coming of Jesus and not the great tribulation, which happens before the coming of Christ. And those living life as usual, while Noah entered the ark, the flood came and took them all away. So who were the ones taken away? The unprepared. But Noah was in the ark and found safety. In the same way, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken, and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one shall be taken, and the other left. So who was taken? It was the wicked, the unprepared. And who was spared? Noah, which represents the church. And this event all mentions to be the coming of the Son of Man, not before the Great Tribulation. And it is at the coming of the Son of Man when the wrath of God is poured out. And this explains why Noah, who represents the church, found safety. For God has not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Jesus Christ. Live Bible study tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube and TikTok.